Why so lonely? You think it's the big bad monster, don't you? That creeping chill, the silence that wraps itself around you like a cold, dead hand? You think it's a curse, something to run from? Or maybe you're just scared to face it. Because loneliness doesn't lie to you. It doesn't wear a mask or put on pretty makeup. It doesn't even have clothes. It just stares at you, pitch dark, silent, stoic, and naked. Because when you're the company with something of that nature, your own truth comes out. And maybe, just maybe, that's what you're really afraid to face. See, when you're alone, there's no audience, no surveillance, just you and the truth you've been running away from your whole damn life. And that truth, it's harsh, I get it, it's ugly and unforgiving, but they belong to you. And those people you call friends, they don't give a damn about it. They just want a warm body, a soul to leech off of to make them feel less empty inside. You know what happens when you're all used up? When there's nothing left for them to take, they vanish, just like smoke. That's all they've ever been, smoke and mirrors. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night we glare at loneliness through that dark mirror that forces us to look at ourselves. See every scar, even flaw, and every fatal mistake that we made, both knowingly and unknowingly. See, you can run from it, drown it out with the noise of the world, or you can face it. Drowning it out with distractions in our hyper-stimulated world today seems to be the most popular choice. Forget about loneliness. People can't even put away their own phones in the presence of good company. So in the process of drowning their loneliness, they drown themselves. And you have been running away from it for too long. And that event that happened in the past that you've been trying your best not to think about slowly starts to mold into your mind and start clogging the pipes that allow you to think with clarity. You see, I've been alone for most of my life. I've been chewed up, spat out, booed off stage, and worse, left for dead. I've also blamed everyone else around me for my darkness because I was a coward to face it. But when you eventually decide to face loneliness all by yourself, when nobody is watching, when nobody is listening, you'll soon come to realize that there is strength in the dark. They'll call you cold, heartless. They'll say you're cruel because you refuse to play their games. Good, let them. Most people wouldn't last 5 minutes alone with their thoughts. They're too scared of the emptiness. But they wear a mask thinking they got it all figured out, because even they know that deep down inside, once the party ends, they're left with nothing. But you're different. You don't need their empty words or false comfort. You don't need that. You've got a fire in you already, a hunger to face that darkness, to wrestle with it until you've made it your own. And trust me, it's always better to stand alone with those scars than to be around people who wouldn't even stick around to see you bleed. My friends, loneliness is about facing your own demons and understanding who you really are. So who are you? Who are you? The darkness will teach you how to take those demons and transform them into your allies when you choose to summon them. So while they're out there drowning themselves in the noises of the world, fake laughs and pointless partying, you're here, building yourself, breaking down everything you thought you were and rebuilding it stronger, sharper, wiser, and more decisive. And when the so-called friends eventually come crawling back one day, you know what they'll see? They'll see someone untouchable, someone they can't manipulate, can't use, can't control. And that scares them more than anything. They'll try to drag you back down. Oh, they will. They'll try to offer you a drink even though you've told them you've been sober in the dark. And they'll tell you that you're too cold, too bitter. What a party pooper. You're gonna hear all that. But now you know the truth, and that will make you smile. You see, they think that you're the same person that they've been manipulating and taking for granted all these years. They think you're still that same sheep that always wanted to huddle together for warmth. But what they don't know is that deep down inside, they're talking to a wolf. A lone, scarred wolf in the dark wilderness that doesn't need anyone's permission to survive, and certainly sheaths those dangerous teeth and claws, tamed and untamed at the same damn time. Now that's power. And when the world comes knocking, and they will, when they beg for a piece of your strength, you'll know exactly who you are, and you'll know exactly who doesn't belong. So now you know that the loneliness is a forge that burns away the lies and leaves what's real. It's truly a gift, my dear friends, so embrace it, because it will soon become your greatest ally and your place of refuge to find true power in its solitude.